What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 16 of State of the Yanks. I'm your boy Tyler. Very excited to get into it today. We've been on a little hiatus from podcasting. Apologize about that, guys. We've been on a little bit of a tough schedule here, going to all these games at the stadium and working a little bit on the court days. But we are back into it, back at it, ready to hit it hard. The Yankees face off against the Angels. We won the series, still undefeated in series. We had some good things, we had some bad things, but you already know we're very excited to talk about it. We got my Mike. What's going on, my Mike? State of the Yanks stream. You already know, my man. Late night. Thanks for hanging out. It's gonna be just a pretty chill vibe tonight. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it, guys. Game one, it was a 5-2 loss. I was at the stadium for this game. I was in the bleachers. I was in the Pepsi Lounge. Shout out my boy Alex. I met my boy Alex at the game. He recognized the pinstripe hat. You could recognize this hat from miles away. But yeah, it was a cold one in the Bronx. It was a Clark Schmidt start, so the tickets were very cheap. Me, I got in there. It was $13 for the tickets that I got in there. I noticed the difference in prices for the starting pitchers is insane. So if you guys ever want to get to a budget Yankee game, go to a Clark Schmidt start, man. I wasn't sure how the burrito starts. Excuse me. I wasn't sure how the burrito starts were looking in terms of prices. My guy Nick, what's going on, Nick? John Boy is also streaming right now. I'm gonna have to dip. Sorry. All right, bro. You could dip. Let me get some water in here. Sorry about that, guys. Getting aggravated by a little pollen in the air. My guy Mike that say the Yanks. You're a clown. But yeah, we had Clark Schmidt on the mound. Like I said, you want a little value start, get to a Clark Schmidt smart. I went there. It was $23 for two tickets. He had homer bug Big Clark early after a Taylor Ward double. Shohei Ohtani had a two-run home run in the first. That's one of Clark's prime. He's having problems with this little cutter mix he's doing. It's not really working out. He's giving up some home runs. But Clark now has an issue with the long balls, and we saw this kind of last year. It was last year they brought him in a relief situation, and I think he was giving up a lot of long balls. But this year now as a starter, I think he's giving up a home run every single start. And you really don't want the homer bug to bite you. Seems like it's gonna bite one pitcher. I'm glad it's biting Clark. This guy said Clark shit. Yeah, he's a Schmidt head. What are you gonna do? It's Clark. I think that definitely Clark is out for the fifth starter role. I do not think Clark earned the fifth starter role at all. He really had a good shot, and he has thrown like starter innings in the minors, so he has had his opportunities, and they gave him a full run right here. They said, Clark, this is your opportunity to be a starter, man. You could earn the fifth spot, or even like a solidified spot right now, because it seems like we're gonna have a season full of injuries. Garrett is not gonna go down. Garrett pitches every five, but if we have a season full of injuries, you could see like Burrito, Mingo, Clark having like a heavy role in this rotation if the Yankees do not trade for anyone else. When is Montes supposed to come back? Montes, Frankie the Yankee, July? We're coming up on that quick, guys. The baseball season is flying. We are coming up on this quick. So we could see Frankie the Yankee before you know it getting starts in this rotation for the Yankees. But yeah, the offense was dead today, or not today. The offense was dead game one. It was cold in the Bronx. The balls were not carrying. Besides that, Ohtani, Clark ended up going 3 2/3, 6 hits, 4 earned, 5 strikeouts. That's what's interesting about Clark. His strikeout stuff is there, but I think he has 10.8 K per nine. If one of my lovely gentlemen could fact check that for me, I think he has 10.8 K per nine, if I'm not mistaken. So the strikeout stuff is like there, but he's getting bit. Um, Nick says if the rotation sorts itself out and he can stay healthy, we're all set. Exactly, dude. Once we have the rotation, Nestor, Garrett, Montas, Sevi, Mingo, whoever in that five, dude, you could pitch in that five and we'd be solid rotation. I've seen what you do with a blitz ball. Um, Mike says he can't return till July or August. Okay, so Montas is out till July or August. All right, probably get some rehab in there. Is it Why'd you say? Is it Rodon or Rodone? It's Rodone, bro, not Rodon. You're bugging. It's Rodone. There's a little thing on the O right there. But yeah, like I said, it was cold in the Bronx, and Weiser relieved Clark. He ended up going a third, and Marinaccio ended up with two innings, run, 2 strikes. He let the run score on a sac fly. Um, Off an error by Higgy. That was when Ohtani stole the base. That was an error by Higgy. Yeah, I was in the Pepsi Lounge at that point. Um, it's Rodon. No, I'm saying you forgot him. I did say Rodon. What are you talking about, man? This is why you're not mod, bro. This is why you're not mod. You're trying to come for me in the middle of the stream, bro. I said Rodon, bro. Run back the tape. But yeah, Cordero, that's another guy who's probably not gonna be getting a lot of innings once this whole stuff is all sorted out with the pitching. He goes 2 innings, a hit, and 3 strikeouts. But if the rotation is healthy, we can focus on adding to the pen and lineup. Exactly. You never know. Maybe we see like Brito or something. Although they may want to keep him stretched out, so they probably will send him down. But we'll probably see Clark return back to the pen. Um, I was thinking maybe to use Brito in a role like that, or maybe I don't know. Sevi, I always feel like it's a lingering injury. So I feel like if we see Severino linger, they could reduce him to a bullpen role. If he can't start, this is his contract year. I don't know, man, what you do with Sevi. I need him to come back healthy. I need him just to pitch his ass off. Because if this is his last stint in pinstripes, I need Sevi just to pitch his ass off for us. Mike says, get Otani so we can have a bench bat and a losing reliever. Exactly, bro. We're going to get into that later, bro. We'll get into that later, bro. We'll definitely get into that later. It was just a bad game altogether. 2 errors, and at least one of them led directly to run scored. It was just a bad game, but it was a good vibe in the. I don't know what this guy Nick's talking about. Nick, I apologize, bro. Admonish me. Move on. I made the mistake. I apologize, bro. But what was I saying? Yeah, it was just an ugly game, but in the stadium, the vibes were crazy. The vibes were going lit, man. It was nice, man. Like I said, I met my boy Alex. I was in the Pepsi Lounge. I was with my boy Roni. It was a good time all around. Yo, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting like bodied by like a pollen or something down here, cooking me, cooking me. Um, but yeah, Clark has been really bad. Oh, I have the statistics on Clark here. I didn't even realize I did a deep dive onto this, guys. You're welcome. Clark has been really bad. 14 in the third in 4 games, 8.79 ERA, 5.97 FIP. His XFIP is a little better. He has a 4.89 XFIP. He's getting hit very hard. 409 BABIP against him and 3.4 walks per nine. So I said his K per nine was up there. I left that out of this list because I was trying to create a narrative. But he's getting hit very hard, man. And he has a horrible whiff rate. He's bottom percentile in the league in whiff rate. And he I don't know. He's not going to get sent down. He might get sent down, but I think more likely we see him enter the pen. So yeah, ugly game, ugly game. Yankees lose 5-2. Let's move on into game two. Game two, Johnny Brito on the mound looking to bounce back after his tough outing. Otani, loud contact in the first inning, drives it to center field. But you already know we got Aaron Judge, number 99, all rise to pull that home run back, bobbles it a little bit, still makes the grab. Then in the bottom of the inning, the captain hits his sixth home run of the year, 412 feet, 111 miles an hour. What else can you say about Aaron Judge, man? We are so blessed to have this guy, Aaron Judge. Um, uh, those would be the only Yankees' only 2 runs in regulation. Though it was following a Volpe walk, just hit the home run. The Yankees would not score again until the 10th inning. But Johnny Brito would pitch until the fifth. He would come out with 2 runs on, and Kinger would come in. He would let that inherited run score. So Brito's line finished up with 4 1/3, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. The bullpens look pretty good in this one. Kinger had a great game. Hint, maybe for later. Kinger goes 2 in the third, 2 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Wandy gets 1 in the third, 2 hits, 1 earned run. Clay comes in to pitch the ninth. He gets an inning, a walk, and a strikeout. Clay also said, take note on this one. Nick said, King is so shaky, dude. Finally, he has been good. That's another thing we're going to get into in a little bit. But Clay said in an interview the other day, he said he's very, very close in terms of his sinker being back to 110%. So if Clay's demon sinker is back, that's one thing about Clay, man, is that he's so good. And it's not like it was even fluky. Like you don't just fluke and have the Yankees scoreless inning record. Like you don't just break Mo's record on a fluke. Like it's I don't know. The Yankees have like their pitching in their pitching facilities. They have like these machines that they scan the pitcher. They when they're like in their midseason mode, they go and they scan their pitchers so they're receiving their arm slots. They know their arm slots. They know their release points, and they know what they're doing. And I think they just need to get Clay in that lab. I don't know. I'm not a nerd like a pitching ninja or like a nerd or anything like that on pitching stats. Like I'm more hitting, but like Clay just doesn't seem right. Maybe it's like an arm slot, maybe it's a release point. Who knows what he's doing? But get that sinker back, baby. Hit that lab. The Yankees are one of the only teams in the majors. I think the Rays had one. I think the Yankees followed suit to have those cameras and those technology to literally scan pitchers. They scan them like close to midseason when they're like in their like their best shape, and then they can look at that data and they say, okay, I was literally I had a .9 ERA for my first 40 innings here. I was throwing my sinker from right here. Now I'm getting rocked and I'm throwing my sinker from right here. Like I don't know, man. Get that demon sinker back, Clay. Hit the Matt Blake pitching lab. Speaking of Matt Blake pitching lab, if this injury persists for the Yankees, excuse me, if this injury troubles persist for the Yankees, are you guys taking a flyer on Mad Bum for 750K? He's getting paid from the Diamondbacks. You taking a flyer on Mad Bum? He could pitch in the Bronx. Mad Bum would love Judge, that guy Judge. Now you're not taking no shot. All I'm saying is Mad Bum in the Bronx. I don't know. You could just DFA him again. Just cut him. Boom. Bye. All right. No, not at all. Okay. Okay. You don't think Matt Blake pitching lag, bro? He's not a headache. He just pitches with a lot of fire. And one thing about Mad Bum is like he would respect the hell out of Judge because he would see Judge hit like a 500-foot ding dong, and then he would be like, "Oh, that guy Judge puts his head down. No bat flips. Look at that guy Judge. That's how the game's supposed to be played." He does not want to pitch here, bro. One thing about Mad Bum, this guy was coming in. He was so young. This guy is only 33 years old. He's already ass. This guy was like had his prime years at like 21. Um, he fought for someone swinging too hard yesterday. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. He loves like, and he's like one of like the old school guys. He is a grumpy old man, bro. He came in a different era. He came in right at the end of that era, man. But yo, isn't it crazy that he's 33? And we look at Garrett, who I think is like close to 33, and we're like, yo, Garrett's still got like 5 good years, and this guy Matt, and you got guys Scherzer, Verlander, etc. Wainwright, who are pitching like into like their 40s. It's just crazy, man. It's honestly just crazy how like the decline of some guys. I wonder why Mad Bum couldn't do it. But getting back to the actual Yankee talk here, like I said, Clay said his sinker's back to 100. Ian Hamilton closed out the game, but the Yankees did not have any more runs into regulation in the 10th inning. They would win it on a Glaber Torres walk-off sacrifice fly, and that was game two. The Yankees beat the Angels 3-2, remain undefeated in games with the series on the line. Yeah. So after basically two dominant starts, Brito has definitely lost most, if not confidence, from the fans, and maybe from the staff. And I don't know, like he ended up having like a pretty good start on paper, but his changeup in that first two starts was just insane. And he's been getting hit loud, and he's had a lot of trouble locating, especially locating the fastball. He's just throwing it very predictably, and he looks like he kind of lost confidence in himself as well. So I think that if Brito wasn't, we didn't have these injury problems, it's not like Brito would be having the fifth starter. I think the fifth starter spot clearly went to Mingo. Brito is having difficulty. Yeah, Mike's he's throwing it right down the middle. Exactly. And that's definitely not by design throwing it right down the middle. He's throwing it like center cock every single time. And he was doing that the last start when he got shelled for 9 runs. Thankfully, he was going against the lousy Angels. All you got to do is pitch to two guys, and then you're pretty much good. And that's another thing, bro. I guess we're so pissed about the Angels. You got two goats, bro. Two goats. Throw together a decent team around them, man. Hire one dude from the Rays. Hire someone from the one dude. Just like you spend billions of dollars, you can't build a decent team around two goats, man. It's actually sad. I was diving in. I got stat head. Yo, if anyone wants to hop on my stat head for this month, let me know. I got you, bro. I was deep diving into everybody's stats, bro. Mike Trout he's honestly ridiculous at baseball. And Shohei is ridiculous at baseball too. And I don't understand how you can't just put like a decent team of players. Like you can get two goats, but you can't just put like a mild supporting staff. But yeah, Brito had that killer changeup. Back to the Yankees. Brito had that killer changeup, and he had a real chance to stay up here and earn more starts like throughout the season when the rotation gets back to healthy. But I definitely think Brito lost that chance, and I think that he'll definitely get sent back down, and he'll probably stay down there until some more injuries. The generation had bad management. Like it's not one signing that's ever worked out for them. I actually can't tell you one, dude. That's true as well. It's not like they don't spend money and it's not like they don't make the moves. They like it just doesn't work. But the problem is why it doesn't work as well is because they just don't. It's not like they don't make like the moves. They don't make like the right moves. Like Otani is one of their generational moves because like they're like, all right, we're gonna get the hitter and the pitcher, and he's their best, probably their best pitcher like they've had in a while. They can't develop pitchers, and I don't know, like pitchers just don't want to go there. And they even trade away pitchers. They just traded away Syndergaard, right? They got Syndergaard and traded away. Phil Nevin, yo, Phil Nevin's the go, bro. How do you get fired from being a third base coach, and then you go to being their manager? Yeah, they spend too much on position. The key with pitching is really tricky too because like you could like realistically, how many aces can you bring in on top dollar? Dugout Doug would not like you bringing in 3 or 4 aces on high contracts. Like you really got to develop pitching. The Yankees just develop like these crazy, and everyone says the Yankees can't develop pitching. That is cap, yo. The Yankees develop like crazy bullpen arms, and even good starters. Um, this guy said, dude, he couldn't even judge how to send a man from home to third. Generationally bad ownership. Keep the Yankees infield just as it was today. Yeah, that's another thing we're gonna get into. Right here on this piece of paper, I have the Yankees. What I think their top lineup is. What if they don't make any trades like right now? But yeah, like Phil Nevin, dude, is a clown, bro. That's I think did what team does Tyler Nevin play on? Did Nevin have a little stint on the Angels there? Was he managing his own son or at least coaching his own son? Yeah, Peraza at second was great. Raza made that great play to save the run from scoring in there. That could turn the tide of the whole game there. But yeah, if Mingo is healthy, he's clearly the fifth starter. The offense was dead again in this one after putting up early runs. That's becoming a trend of the Yankees of late and of the Yankees in the last few teams in the last few years. Really, like they put up runs early and then they go dead. It's like today they put up 5 in the first, and thankfully it was enough. But but they put up the 5 in the first, and they were like, "This is it. This I'm good. We can just cruise along here. Nestor will take us on the way through. He's on the Tigers for some. I guess maybe he like managed against them or something. I feel like I had like there was like a moment of Nevin, Phil Nevin and Tyler Nevin, a little moment. There's probably something that went on. Maybe he hit like a shot against his team or something. But yeah, um, thank God we have Aaron Judge in this one. Aaron Judge hit the 2-run home run and then he pulled back a 2-run home run. Like, what are you gonna do without Aaron Judge? And you can't say it enough. Thank God we have the captain. You're pulling back a 2-run home run. You're hitting a 2-run home run. It's a scary, scary thought. Where will we be without Aaron Judge? And thank God we only have to imagine it. But I would never, ever want to even think about it like not having Judge on this team. The Yankees, even last year, and even if you remember 2021, the end of 21, it was Judge carrying the team. That since the middle of 2021, I'm doing this on the fly. Nick says they never add. They let teams just chip and chip away. I gotta figure this out because I'm pretty sure Judge like fully has entered his prime, and prime Judge might be like pretty silly. Um, there was a turn in. I'm looking this up. There was a turn in July 2021. Yeah. Aaron Judge since July 2021, 303 batting average, 261 hits, 86 home runs, 192 RBIs, 236 games, a 1.56 OPS in 1,000 plate appearances, 560 total bases, 127 extra base hits, 41 doubles, 86 home runs since July 2021. That is cracked. This guy Judge has like fully entered his prime, and like we're just witnessing like what prime Aaron Judge is, and prime Aaron Judge is like one of the greatest baseball players I've ever seen. Let me see who leads the MLB in homers since July 2021. Oh my god, not home runs in July 2021. Since July 2020. Yo, sometimes I hate stat news, bro. Um, but yeah, prime Aaron Judge is like I've been saying this. I like something switched, dude. Why is it showing me Jose Abreu? I know, no Jose Abreu. All right, there we go. Yeah. So Judge has 24 more home runs in second place since July 2021. Alonso has 62. Judgy has 86 since July 2021, bro. Judge is just miles ahead of his competition, dude. And dude, like his OPS like trumps everybody. The next highest OPS on this home run list is 990, dude. And that's Paul Goldschmidt. Aaron Judge is cracked, bro. Like I said, we are witnessing prime Judge. Judge in his prime is a different player. He's different. He's different. You've never seen anything like this, man. He's different. Um, I'm so glad he's on the Yankees. I'm so glad he's on the Yankees. He's one of the best players that I've ever seen. Probably is the best player that I've ever watched on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, let's move on to game 3. That was today. Another game I was at the stadium. Very rare. I hit 2 to 3. I was in the Delta Suite. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Rob. Thank you, Rob. Incredible experience in that Delta, man. Incredible experience in the Delta. They live differently up in the Delta, man. Free waters, free Mountain Dew. Dude, I must have drank like 37 glasses of Mountain Dew throughout the game. It was free. At one point, I was just standing by the soda machine and the water machine. I was just like, glass of Mountain Dew. Let me get a water. Glass of Mountain Dew. Let me get a water, bro. I swear to God, I was getting my money's worth. Oh God. But yeah, it's incredible up there, bro. It's incredible. The free popcorn, it's incredible up there. The views, the foul balls come up to you, and oh God, you could hear Michael K. I swear to God, I heard Michael K. the whole time. But yeah, the Yanks were looking to take the series with their second ace on the mound, Nestor Cortez. After a 1-2-3 first inning, the Yankees bats would come alive. Anthony Volpe walk leads to a Judge single, followed by a Tony baseball line drive, and then a DJ Peraza walk, making it 2-0. And Jose came through with the bases loaded for a 3-run double to make it 5-0 in the first. A huge first inning for the Yankees. But once again, we would see their bats go cold. The Yankees, after the second inning, did not have a hit in this one until I believe the 7th. So the Yankees bats were very cold, as usual. Like Nick said, he's chipping on today. And then Mike just said, I was thinking today how crazy Nestor's story is. He went from garbage to legitimate frontline starter. I think about that every time I see him pitch. How crazy it is that Nestor, and not even just like, because there was probably some fans, but if you really think about it, just like how quickly he just got good. He was like, he threw a couple of long relief innings and 21, and then they gave him a start. And then since July 21, do we see Nestor and Judge enter their prime at the same time? Chills, bro. Since July 2021 is actually when Nestor made his debut pretty much as a starter. This guy has been like one of the top starters in the league. One of the top starters in the league. He's been really good. And then last year, he didn't even need to prove it. Fans were saying he needs to prove it, this, that, and the third. He proved it after the second start. He proved it even before last year. And now, yeah, dude, he's literally just like a mad good pitcher. That's pretty much the only way to say it. I know that's not in depth or anything, but he's just incredibly good. He used to come in when we were losing by 10 runs and eat innings, and now he's putting up a 2. All right, excuse me, I'm gonna cough my ass off. Let me mute this thing. I didn't mute it. Oh God. All right, bought myself some time, I think. Yeah, no, he's pitching to a 2 ERA. Dude, Nestor is absolutely crazy, man. One thing, what was I? I was just thinking of Nestor before I had that cough attack. Apologize about that. What I want to say about Nestor. I had one thought about Nestor. Nick says he isn't letting things get to him anymore. He is just like what I wanted to say about Nestor was, I think it was either between 20 and 21, or I think it was between 21 and 22. That was the first off season, he said, where he hit the gym and hit the weights and hit the training room like crazy. He said he worked on his body, he worked on his pitching like he never has before, and it really showed. It really showed. And this guy Nestor, dude, what else are you gonna freaking say about him, man? What else are you gonna say? I could talk all day about Nestor. Literally every time I watch this guy pitch, I'm just like, I remember, it's cursed. And we got to thank Josh Donaldson for that, because all legends know the story that Josh Donaldson tanked a freaking ball, a grand slam off Nestor, and then he got DFA'd the next day. And Nestor says that moment right there changed him and made him realize that he doesn't want to be ass anymore. Mike says, man, there's an athlete. Facts, dude. There's an athlete under that body. Um, yeah. So Nestor would cruise until the fifth. After a walk and a hit by pitch, Logan O'Hop singles and Taylor Ward hits a sac fly, and the Angels get two back. Nestor would get into the seventh and be replaced by Ron Marinaccio after giving up a single. And I was chatting Ron up so good. I turned to my boy and I was like, "Yo, Ron is a dog. Ron is great. I love Ron." And then this guy gives up a first pitch, freaking like double smoke down the line. Lets Nestor run score. So Nestor finishes up the day. Um, Damn, guys, sorry. My notes are a little unorganized there. That was just like a bot freaking reloading moment. Nestor would finish up the day, six-inning pitch, four hits, three earned, two walks, seven strikeouts. His season ERA moves to 3.09. He'll get that down. He needs to just like he's been getting good quality starts. He needs to have like dominant starts. I need to see Nestor have a dominant start. But I think feel like he's still ramping up. He did have that injury before the season, but he hasn't looked bad by any means. He looked pretty good. Today I was feeling like he was getting a little unlucky. He only gave up 4 runs or four hits. So to get 3 runs on four hits, and they were like they were all right. They weren't like the hardest hit balls. And then Ron coming in getting smoked on that pitch. Yeah, but they would only let Ron go 2/3. He would have a strikeout. Wandy would come in to face Otani with 2 outs in the seventh, and he would walk him. And Peraza would make that good play on a Trout single to keep the ball in the infield. And that was actually huge because if a run gets in there, and then you have to, because I think they had to throw Wandy for one more batter, so that changes the whole tide of the inning. If you let a run get in there. Um, but yeah, so we're in the bottom seven now, and the Yankees tacked on 3 more runs. DJ LeMahieu with running scoring position drives in a run. And IKF Gold Glove center fielder have yourself a game. He knocks in 2 runs to make it 8-3. Swear to God, play this man IKF anywhere besides shortstop, and he's a boss. Mike says Wandy loves to get into trouble just so he can work out of it. For real, my guy needs high leverage. I could have done with that. I don't know. The Yankees have been like kind of blowing games recently, so I could have done without any of that. Like I mean a little that rigmarole that Wandy threw us through right there. But yeah, Hamilton would come in to pitch the eighth, and the Yankees would load the bases again in the bottom of the eighth. Hamilton had a clean inning. Yeah, the Yankees loaded the bases for Peraza in the bottom of the eighth, and he comes through with the single, and now it's 9-3 Yankees. And Greg Weissert comes in to close it out, and the Yankees are still undefeated in series this year in games with the series loss on the line. They win 9-3 versus the Angels. Great game, guys. Great game. Like I said, it was in the Delta Suite. It was great. Yankees bullpen, I want to give them a shout out, honorary award for this episode. The Yankees bullpen was great for the most part. Maybe a run or two here or there, but the Yankees bullpen was good. One thing I do want to get into is Otani. It's not very good in the Bronx. Each of these is very small sample sizes, but he batted 100 in this series. His only hit was a 2-run home run in Game 1. In his career at Yankee Stadium, 245 on base, 413 slugging, 658 OPS, 130 average, 4 home runs, and 58 plate appearances though in 13 games. So that's not good. His slugging is still pretty good. It's carrying his OPS, but pitching wise, 27 ERA in 3 2/3 over 2 starts, 11 earned runs, 3 ding-dongs. Come on, Otani. And there's fans out there that want this guy to come to the Bronx. This guy can't hit or pitch in the Bronx. Obviously, I'm partially joking here. Each of them is too small of a sample size to make anything of it. But if you are going to get Otani, the Yankees, please get Otani for a trade. Let's give this guy 1 year to see how he hits because we do not want to freaking. We've seen too many guys that just can't play in New York. And I'm not saying Otani can't play in New York, but I'm going to do a deep dive into Otani's big city stats because this guy might be fraudulent. I was telling my boy Mike before. But I don't know. We got to trade for this guy mid-year. They did come out to say if the Angels aren't in the playoffs, Otani is going to leave. So who knows? Maybe the Angels would be like huge buyers at the deadline and they try to get some like crazy pitcher or something or some crazy batter. They need pitching. You're only going to do something with pitching. But that's the question. Is Otani going to leave if the Angels are 1 and done in the wild card? I guess 2 and done because was it 3? You have to win 3 or 2 or 3 games. The best 2 out of 3. Is Otani done? Is he going to play? Will he stay if they make the wild card and they can convince him he's going to build? Is one wild card season enough in 14 years, however long it's been since they've been in the playoffs, to convince this guy that they could build a winning team around him? Or should he just leave? I think he should be out. He's going to the Dodgers or he's a Met. Padres might throw 700 million at him just for the hell of it. Who knows where they get their money from? Padres just might do that. And one thing that I also want to talk about is, can the Yankees just win game one of a series? I've been to pretty much like every game one because I'm like excited to see all the new series. And I've just seen L's on L's on L's. And it's not usually like that. Like I was 14-2 at the stadium last year. And I'm just seeing L's and L's on L's game ones. Can we please win a game one of the series and stop putting our backs against the wall? Who knows? This might be like the clutch Yankees team. Like that might be a thing. That might be a thing this year in the offs. Yankees might drop game one of every series, but then just win the rest of the games. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get into awards here. Excuse me one second while I get prepared for the awards here. Mike says still can't get over the Brian Hoke game, bro. The Brian Hoke game. For those of you who don't know the Brian Hoke game, because I didn't do a pod that series, the Brian Hoke game was very, very legendary. Me and my boy Mike, we got to meet the boy Brian. Shout out Brian Hoke, always being cool. I DM'd him and he messaged me right back. Took a pic with me, talk to the guy. I told him about the Volpe home run, and he shouted me out. I felt I got a dust down here or something. I told him about the Volpe home run, and 2 hours before first pitch and I called it. I knew Volpe was going deep. I'm a boss like that. But yeah, give me 1 second here, guys, to get changed into my materials here for the awards session. Alrighty, we are back. We are back, guys. Alrighty. This man is Nostradamus. Everybody already know. All right, everybody. Yeah. Not even that, bro. I also called the Stanton home run as well. I don't know if you were getting food or something, dude, but I like literally was like, yo, and and I think it was Rizzo or Higgy too. I called their home run as well because I was sitting there and literally, and I didn't like call it because like you can like debate me on this, whatever you want. You're probably gonna give me hate, but like, yo, I was sitting there and I was like, yo, I should record this right now. Like, I'm feeling like I should record this right now, and I didn't record it, and then and they hit the bomb like the next freaking pitch, and I was like, I definitely should record this. It was a good day till they lost. To the facts, that game would have been generational, man. What are you gonna do about it, man? You win some, you lose some, Mike. But we will definitely get to more games this year, my guy. We will see Brian. Shout out my guy Brian, bro. I'm gonna have Brian right here next to me on the pod, bro. Zoom him in right there. Brian. Nah, I'm sorry, Brian. I'm not a fucking weirdo. You're just a cool dude. But yeah, I got the chef hat on. You guys already know what that means. With the chef hat, the Chef Burley That Boy Cooking Award is going to Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo slashes 500, 663, a 1.6 OPS. Excuse me, guys. I always mess up the Chef Burley Award here, guys. Let me run this back. The chef hat on just does something different to my brain. Like I said, this is a chill episode. Looks hella shiny in the world, though. Yeah. Excuse me. Let me run this back. The Chef Burley That Boy Cooking Award is going to Anthony Rizzo. He slugs 500, 665, a 1.6 slugging, 1.24 OPS in this series. He's got hot last series, and yo, Anthony Rizzo is cooking, guys. Yo, we had not have a good Chef Burley That Boy cooking yet this year, bro. I just cannot read my notes. But yeah, he's up to a 1.578 OPS on this year. He has a 449 slugging, yo, and he has a 193 WRC plus. Anthony Rizzo is cooking, guys. Anthony Rizzo is cooking out of his mind, yo. Hitting 344. Like I said, he got hot in the Twin Series, and he kept that going this season or this series. 1.243 OPS. Anthony Rizzo, that boy's cooking. Yeah, dude, that sucks, man. Got to get a good read on one of these awards, man. I get chills in my body when I put on the chef hat, man. It does something different to you. Those, if you know, you know. But yeah, let me take this off right here, man. We got my favorite award, kind of a new award. Doing something a little different here. But yeah, let me get ready for my new award here. How do you guys feel? Mike says that boy's cooking. What do you guys think about Anthony Rizzo winning that award? Anthony Rizzo, no shift Rizzo is absolutely like crazy. He had a little pop down the third base line, but I think it does something to your mental when you look it up there and you say, okay, I could pull one to left field and it will be a hit. Because dude, imagine hitting 110 on the screws and it's like literally right to the guy. Um, it sucks. But yeah, guys, the award, one of my new favorite awards for this series, we have the Ace Up My Sleeve Award. I did have that up my sleeve. We're giving it to Mike King. He goes 4 strikeouts over 2 and a third innings. He's been getting ramped back up very, very nicely. He's scoreless over his last 10 and a third. Mike King throwing crazy bendy pitches, K'ing guys up. He's looking filthy. One thing that I did want to discuss, we are going to get to it in a little bit, is Mike King, like how his role is impacting the Yankees. But yeah, like I said, scoreless over his 10 and a third. He's given up, I think, 9 hits over that 10. So he's given up. I think he has only a couple walks too. So his WHIP is right around 1. So that's good. Yeah, Mike King. It's also mad hard to find reliever stats for the last couple games for some reason. They make it so difficult. Yeah, Mike King. Um, he is winning the Ace Up My Sleeve award. That's a new one. I'm gonna perfect the delivery on these guys. Don't worry, the delivery will be perfected. And dude, that was in my sleeve the whole episode. It's like moist. Pause. Uh, but yeah, another award. This is another award. Still a new name. So haven't decided on the name yet. We're still trying to figure out what we're saying with this. Hang on, guys. We have a Nick Latham. You're doing great in the chat. Appreciate you. We have a great award. It's a new award. You guys can probably name it. I'm still looking for a name on it, so I might need a little bit of help there. But this is the dude you might want to see this award, or the dude you might want to see this award, because Oswald Peraza is winning this award. He is gonna rake if he gets a shot and he doesn't get sent down. I know Donaldson was reinstated, but all this kid does is hit, and he's great with the glove. If he gets a chance, you're gonna want to see him play, dude. You're gonna want to see Oswaldo play. I think that I don't know who's gonna get sent down. What do you guys think with Donaldson coming back? Calhoun is kind of just a DH. He can't play the field, but there might be room if you do send Calhoun down. Can we send Calhoun down? I wouldn't look at his baseball savant though. LMAO. Look, Mike. I'm not even gonna look at his baseball savant. You're right, because I want to push a narrative. But Oswald rakes, dude. Oswald rakes. Numbers lie. Stats are fake. Seriously, if he gets a chance, he can play. You saw what he could do with the glove. He made 2 pretty nice plays with the glove today. And in his sample size, he's like the opposite of Florial. Like he does hit. He does hit. He has like the numbers to hit. It's really, really bad, but I do have faith. All right. Now I have to look at this. Now I have to look at this. I have to look at this, Mike. You're scaring me. Is it like horrible? Like horrible bad? Let's see what it looks like. Shit. Yeah, using this new technology nowadays goes crazy, bro. He's still the number 3 prospect. Bring this guy up, please. Wow. It's all right. Not bad. Not horrible. I have faith. Yeah, I want. If you guys want to look that up, just take a look at that for you guys. If you guys want to look that up, I'm not even gonna get on that, dude. You're gonna want to see this. You're gonna want to see Oswaldo. Trust me. That kid gets a chance, he's gonna rage. But yeah, guys, we are moving on to the chilling part of the show. How do you guys feel about this series? What do you guys think? Anything else you guys want to discuss or anything? Anything you guys are feeling? Yeah, that was the Yankees vs. Angels series. Got a couple more things I want to get into, but what are you guys feeling? Listen, man, those bubbles. If you use those bubbles to judge a player, you're cash. You're casual, bro. You're casual, Mike. If you use just the bubbles to judge a player, you're casual. All right. One thing that I did want to discuss. Oh wait, Mike says thoughts on Scherzer's situation, how it's handled compared to Herman. One thing very, very interesting about that is the alcohol. That is the thing that made the difference. The alcohol. As far as I'm concerned, because they specified it, Herman washed his hands off with water. So that's also why the the ball was like, or her. Hold on, excuse me, guys. Just my mouse lost connection there. Just want to make sure I'm all good here. No, I'm still uploaded. You guys can still all hear me good. Let me get a train in the chat if we're all good. um, but Scherzer washed his hand with alcohol. Herman washed his hand with water. So the alcohol with the rosin made it more sticky. So that's why you saw Herman like be able to pitch. And people say it's Yankees. It's not that. It's literally just the fact that it got more sticky, and Max is an idiot, and he's gonna lose the appeal if he appeals because it's literally in the book. You cannot mix alcohol with rosin. And then also one thing that I did learn is when he says that he washed it in front of an MLB official, it's not like there was an MLB official there to watch him wash his hands. That they have like something called a GCM, and he's a manager for like he's at every games, and he just like makes sure that both teams aren't gaining a competitive advantage. Fun fact: look this up. The Dodgers GCM was looking past their sign stealing. Apparently, the Dodgers were stealing signs like crazy, and no one cared. Um, but that's a topic for another day. But yeah, so Herman was allowed to keep pitching. For that reason. And also, Max, it's not like people saying there's an agenda against Max. He had the opportunity to switch his glove. He came out 3 times and they told him it's too sticky. Why would you go to the mound, that fourth inning, with your hands sticky? You know that you're gonna get like caught up. Why would you go with it sticky? Um, say he's gonna get suspended 10 games. Was he gonna miss 2 starts? Not a big deal. Mets are metting. Mets gonna met. Um, that's what's gonna happen. That's what you're gonna do. That's just how it goes with the Mets. I don't know. It's interesting with Herman though because uh Mike says it's crazy that all 3 ejections have been by the same. I think actually who's that? Phil Cuzzy. I don't think Phil Cuzzy actually ejected him. I think it was Dan Bellino who made the call because Bellino was doing the check on him, and he said that that was the stickiest hand he ever felt since they've been doing the substance check. He said it took him an extra inning to get it off of his hand, the umpire's hand, when he was washing it off. Uh, he says it was only sweat and rosin, which is a legal combo, but that alcohol made it sticky. And he was even admitting that it was clumpy. He's an idiot. Wash it off. You're an idiot. He said that it was all over his palm. Dan Bellino said it was in his palm and his finger. He's an idiot. Wash it off. So yeah. So that's what I feel about that. That's why Mingo was able to pitch. No one likes Mingo. Mingo's a shit person. He's really not a good dude. I'll root for him while he's in pinstripes, but he's really not a good dude. He's not getting any special favors from any umpires, dude. Yeah, I believe it was Phil who actually made the gesture for ejection. You are right. I think it was Phil who made the gesture. They were probably conversing. It was yeah. I think it was Phil. Phil Cuzzy was definitely involved in every ejection. Actually, where can I see Peraza's percentiles? I can't find them. Go to baseball minutes. Go to baseball savant, my friend. Who's up, baseball savant? Um, One thing I did want to get into is as currently constructed, the Yankees lineup is not good enough. What I think that the Yankees A lineup will be, it's not good. This is what I think the Yankees A lineup will be. Um, in a playoff situation, hypothetically, if they don't make any trades or if those trades got injured, if everyone is healthy currently right now, I think you would see Volpe shortstop, Judge right field, Rizzo first base, Stanton DH, DJ third base, Glaber second base, Bader center field, Waldo left field, Trevino catcher. Now it gets much more complicated if you have Peraza there. I don't think they're gonna have Peraza there. They definitely should have Peraza there. It gets much more complicated when JD gets back. DJ is a great third baseman. You need to have DJ at third. This I think is their A lineup. What I think we would roll out before the deadline or when they're fully healthy. No, dude, we're talking about Oswald. Oswald. Oswald, dude. We were talking about Oswald. I said if Peraza. That award was if Peraza. Did I say I didn't say Cabrera. I didn't say Oswald. I'm pretty sure I said Oswald, man. Um Oswald's I thought you were joking too, because Oswald Page is not it doesn't look good. Yeah, I thought who knows, man. Little confusion on the pot here. Little confusion on the pot. Speaking of Oswald, how do you guys feel about his fielding? I feel like he gets like caught up on balls off the wall a lot, like liners and ground balls off the wall. I swear I heard Waldo. I don't know, man. My apologies, moderator Mike. Um, But how do you guys feel about his fielding in left field? I feel like he's good, but I don't know. It's kind of iffy sometimes. And apparently, according to Mike here, Waldo's Savant page is not good. But I'm still giving him time in left field. That kid is generational. That kid is generational. Trust me, he will be generational. But like I said, they need an impact bat. I've been hearing the names of Hunter Renfro pulling up, going around. We saw him in the series. But I was talking about Waldo. He is really bad. Mike said he has crazy defensive stats though. But do you get what I'm saying? He those balls that like hit off the wall where like a guy I feel like who's moving he lets guys go to first or third like easily. I feel like I don't know. I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that. Oh, we got a we have a live text from my boy Nick. Yeah, that is not a good. For those of you who want to see Waldo's baseball savant, that does not look good. Um, 76 outs above average. That's good. Red bubble there. But yeah, I don't know. That's yeah. Mike says outs above average only red. Look, that dude's a crazy defender. If he gets it back on a little bit, it's crazy worth it. Another thing. Oh, what I was saying before is the trades are gonna happen, but it needs to be for a different type of bat. It needs to be for an impact bat. It needs to be for something that we've not seen before. I know Benintendi was that, but that was a fluke season for Benny as well. It needs to be something different. I need like another DJ type bat, someone who's gonna get their slugging from poking a homer every once in a while and driving balls into the gap. I need a guy like that because I'm tired of just seeing guys just more strikeout guys. And I know strikeouts don't matter, but I'm tired of seeing we have enough guys that strike out. Can we get a contact guy, please? I'm tired of seeing streaky guys, injury prone guys. I'm just tired of seeing guys that just don't make impact bats. When you have the Braves trading for guys and like Eddie Rosario was their most impact guy and like winning World Series, like having them, you know what I mean? Like, can we get like a different type of bat that will come through in different type of situations? Mike says still not a huge sample because it's early, but I have faith when he'll wake up. He will wake up. Nick says Luis Ariz is the need. That could be a different type of bat. We need something different, man. Someone who's gonna drive balls, dude. Drive balls into the gap hard. And another thing that I did want to discuss, Mike King, is Mike King's role hurting or helping the Yanks? So King in his current role is amazing. He's great. I love King in his current role, but does it hurt the Yankees? You see King, he goes 40 something pitches, goes multi innings, and then you don't see him 3, 4 games in a row. Would King be more effective if he goes less innings, more high leverage, and more than one time a series, one time a week? Um, I think so. The bullpen is good right now. We don't really need to tinker with it that much, but I feel like Mike King we don't see him. He could be more effective for us over more games. Nick says muted. Dude, can you hear me or am I muted? No, are you muting me? I'm confused. You just messed me up right there. But if you see Kinger, like if he could maybe throw, I don't know, an inning here and an inning there, I want to see Kinger more. I don't want to see him not pitch 3, 4 games in a row. Nick is not agreeing with this point. Nick, this is a good point, bro. I'm muted. You can't hear me? Or are you muted? Mike, can you hear me? Dude, I'm so confused. Dick said it's me. All right. Yeah, no, all right. This guy is throwing me. This guy is green, bro. Yo, turn up the volume on your phone, bro. um, but yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think King could throw more high leverage, like more often, or do you like him in the current role he's in right now? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nick says I'm going back to hear your point. This guy, bro. This guy. Um, yeah. So, Mike, what do you think? You think King looked good in this role right now, bro? Or because I know you were hating on me. You love King in this role, and I do love King in this role right now. He is really good. I just feel like the Yankees kind of trapped him in this role, and they're kind of trapping themselves, like, and keeping him in this like long relief role when he is not like a long relief guy. Like he is he gets the job done, but like bro, like this is a 8th inning guy, a high leverage guy, a 9th inning guy. Seriously, Kinger, you're my boy. I want to see this guy come and close games. Exactly. Clay is struggling heavy. And yo, like maybe Clay can move into that spot. And that's another thing I was thinking with Marinaccio, because Marinaccio, that guy is a dog. That guy is really, really freaking good. And he's been really, really freaking good. I think he has like a 2.5 in 50 something innings since joining the majors. Only like 20 hits, dude. This guy Marinaccio is an absolute dog. Clay is not built for high leverage. That's what the streets are saying, bro. That's what the streets are saying. The streets are saying he's just a pirate at heart. Um, but yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about Kinger. I wanted to make that point. It's interesting. It's interesting. I hope I got a good clip of that. It's probably only YouTube boys here left, Nick and Mike. So I'm gonna completely re-say that. So hopefully I get a good click. Yo, if anyone made it this far in the pod on a rewatch, highly doubt. Um, I'm about to redo this entire thing that I just said. So hopefully I can do it good. This is what I'm saying, bro. I be too focused on like trying to get good clips sometimes that I get myself nervous and I gotta like talk naturally. Um, he's a Mariano's to Clay Wetland. You could have a super deadly 8-9 inning punch with Ron and King. Bro, you could have a super deadly 7-8-9 with Ron and King, even in whatever order you want to throw them. But you could have a super deadly like that. But yeah, is Clay Rowe? Oh, fuck. See, this is what I mean. I know I'm gonna do a clip and I fucked it up. I just said Clay. Is King's role helping or hurting the Yanks? Kid could go. All right, I'm not even doing that anymore. Fuck it, guys. Fuck it, yo. It is a tragedy tonight, bro. I cannot get good clips, yo. I'm not gonna get any clips to post from this pod. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. We are hanging out, yo. We are hanging out, having a good time, bro. We are hanging out, chilling, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should IKF be receiving more love? Does anyone else love IKF in a position besides shortstop? I love this guy everywhere. Like, yo, I'll never boo IKF again. Nick says no. I'm giving IKF love, bro. That catch had a 99% catch probability, and this guy made the nicest grab you'd ever see on that. Mike is an IKF truther. I'm giving him all the love in the world. IKF is a dog. He's a serious dog. And dude, it wasn't a catch. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. No, he did catch it. What are you talking about? I actually wasn't watching. I was getting food at that point. So did he catch it? Because I tweeted that he caught it, bro. You're capping. He did catch it. Yo, shut up, bro. Bro, I'm mad confused right now. I tweeted that he caught it, so I hope he caught it. Um, this guy said they called him out, but he didn't catch it. All right, whatever, bro. This guy's trolling. We got a troll in the chat, yo. Look at this. You got a troll. This is why this guy's not mod. This guy's fiending to be mod, but he's trolling. Um, but yeah, I'm giving IKF the love. I'll give an IKF all the love in the world because he's just good. He's just good. You throw him out in center field, and like I was expecting literally the worst. Like this guy is good, bro. At least not good. He's serviceable, and he's a contact bat. Contact bat. When you think of like contact bat, you're like, oh yeah, a guy who puts good wood on the ball and drives it. When they say contact bat with IKF, they literally mean the bat is gonna make contact with the ball. It's not gonna be good contact. It's not gonna be quality. It's just the bat is gonna hit the ball at some point during the at bat. Most likely a ground ball left side. Mike says, I mean, the roots suck, but he makes the plays. Yeah, the roots definitely do suck, or the route, whatever you want to say, to the balls definitely do suck. Um, shouldn't be laying out like that on a 99% catch probability. But like I said, as long as he keeps playing, he had a big single today. Come through. Uh, come through. Oh, thank you, Joe. My guy, Katie Cat Joe. Good show. I'm gonna hit him with a live response. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Yo, everyone go give Joe a like on Twitter, bro. Go give Joe a like right now. Everyone go say, thanks, Joe. um, but yeah, uh, that's pretty much it, guys. Anyone else have anything else they want to say? We had a good stream tonight, I feel like. Good time. Good time. Look at this. This is for Nick. This is Nick's debris. I don't drink Arizona Tall Boy half and half. Nicholas Latham does, and he left one here in the State of the Yanks studio. Can you believe that? But yeah, like I said, guys. Anything else anyone else wants to run through here? Let me know. Bader. Bader's coming back, right? Bader's coming back. Thanks, Mike. Good stream. Hang on. One thing before we end. I think Bader's coming. I saw something with Bader. What was it? What did I just see on Twitter before I was starting the stream? Um, he's in Somerset or something. Uh, Somerset. I gotta like fix the dust down here, bro. On God. Did Oh, he starts rehab tomorrow in Somerset. Thank you, Mike. I was going crazy looking for that. So Bader's coming back. All right, what does the outfield look like? All right. Obviously, we know what the outfield looks like. Waldo, Bader. Waldo, Bader. I just almost had a brave heart forgetting Aaron Judge, bro. Like, come on. How did I forget the captain, bro? Like, come on, bro. That's crazy. Uh Hicks gone. Hicks gone. The poor Diamondbacks could eat 34 million, but the Yankees can't eat 30 million. Can we get Hicks to the freaking moon, please? But yeah. Appreciate wait, what do you think about trading for Reynolds? At this point, who do you trade for Reynolds? You package around Peraza? Who else are we moving for that? Who are we moving for Reynolds if we package Peraza? Volpe's obviously a no-go, and I think they wanted Volpe. And they're gonna want the Martian. I'm not down trading the Martian. I think we need him. Yeah, we probably do need him. Honestly, this dude has like 8 homes already. I don't know. Who do you make the package around, Nick? Who do you make the package around? You know what? You know what? Yo, Nick, call in the show, bro. Call in the show. I'll take one phone call. Call in the show, bro. Call in the show, bro. Call in the show if you're a real one. If you're a real one with real opinions. Dare you. Pirates are a fun team. Kutch is back. McCutcheon is back, bro. Alrighty, we're taking our first caller of the stream.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
I am doing very well tonight, and you, sir?
I'm doing very good, man.
All right. I love to hear that.
I noticed that you wanted to talk about a little trade for or for Reynolds, and you said you would package it around Peraza. Was that what you would do? You would do it like that?
Yeah, and like also, I'm not gonna lie, like the Pirates, like it really depends on how their season goes, like honestly. But if they're like really shitty, like I guess you could like you can give them a Peraza thing. Like obviously they're gonna want a decent prospect, so like you give them a Peraza. I say like you give him a Donaldson, but you like eat the whole contract just to give him like an impact player right away.
Okay. Okay.
And then I don't know, you just throw whatever like they're probably gonna want some pitching prospects. I don't know. You give up with the numbers. I don't really know who the like. I don't think we even have that many like great pitching prospects.
Are you familiar with Clayton Beater?
Not really.
Okay, well you should read up on Clayton Beater. My guy has a .89 ERA. But we got him.
What level?
We got him in the Gallo trade.
In what level?
I have no idea.
Is it like low A ball?
No, I think he's either in. I think he's either in high A, double A, or triple A.
Well, it's gonna be one of those. You're not wrong.
But so you would be okay sending Peraza then?
I honestly would be fine sending a Bader too. Like I don't know.
Sending a Bader, well, for like a 1-year rental.
That's what but I'm just saying like I would assume that since you're getting such an impact player from them, they're gonna need someone to start in center field.
Beater's in. He's with the Patriots. So yeah, they're gonna need someone. I could see them sending a Bader for a 1-year deal. Yo, what if we pull like a move and Bader comes back in free agency? That would be crazy.
That honestly could happen.
That really could happen. That's not even a joke. But if we because
especially if Oswald doesn't really like pan out,
and if you send like a Dominguez in that trade as well.
But I really wouldn't be that bad.
Dude, the Martian, I'm waiting for him, bro. I'm waiting for the Martian to come in.
Yeah, but bro, we ruin every prospect, bro. So I'm so serious. Like, you know how many times this guy, you can't let him go. You can't touch him.
Yeah.
And then they do nothing.
Yeah, but there's already been.
It's not even their. It's literally not even their fault. It's our fault.
Yeah, nah, but there's already been guys that you should have moved Dominguez for, and I feel like Waldo for. I don't know. I'm just a Brian Reynolds hater. I feel like I'm not up on Reynolds, and I'm gonna probably eat my words if this guy ever does become a Yankee. You're never gonna let me hear the end of this.
I'm high on that.
No, I'm high on him too. I just like I don't know. For some reason, I just don't see it working out with the Yanks, and I feel like I'm an idiot for saying that, but that could be a hot take. But
His baseball savant page is fucking crazy.
yeah, you want to look at some nutty stuff? Go look at his start to this season.
Dude, he's got an 83 average exit velocity, max exit velocity 92, hard hit percentage 84, XW WOBA, X WOBA is 90, XBA 94, X slug 93, barrel percentage 90.
This guy's just throwing crazy statistics at me.
Only a 12% walk, but whatever.
Yo, Mike says we have Andujar and Frazier. We could trade for whoever we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, all right.
We literally could have traded Andujar and Frazier for whoever.
Yeah, all right, bro. I appreciate you calling in the show, bro. Appreciate having you on, brother.
Love you, my man.
Like, talk to you in a little bit, my man.
Peace, bro.
Bye. Alrighty, guys. We are gonna wrap it up right here. Mike, moderator Mike, if you guys don't know him, go give him the follow on all platforms. Mike is a dog, basically telling himself to follow himself. But yo, give Mike a follow. We love Mod Mike. We love everybody that joined us in the stream. We love everybody. Follow us on all platforms. City Yanks going global, baby. Peace out, everybody. Appreciate all y'all coming in the stream tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out. Have a good one. Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.